You don't wake up and decide to ruin your life. That would be too obvious. Instead, you begin by adjusting it. A delay here, a hesitation there, a maybe later that feels harmless, because nothing important ever looks dangerous at the start. You stop answering messages, not because you don't care, but because you want to respond properly. When you have the right energy, the right words, it feels like you're being careful, like you're protecting your standards. But what you're really doing is choosing the safety of a perfect thought over the risk of a messy action. You start planning your future self, but your future self never arrives. It keeps getting postponed by the present one, the one who is too tired, too busy, or too afraid. And slowly, something changes. Not in what you do, but in how often you don't. You begin to negotiate with yourself. I'll do it when I feel ready. I'll get a better opportunity. I can become my best self anytime I decide. And every sentence makes sense. That's why you don't question it. Because destruction doesn't enter like a break-in. It settles in quietly. Days start blending. You stop keeping track. You're not sure what day it is anymore, until you look back, and more time has passed than you felt. You become a spectator to your own life, watching the version of you that could have been slowly drift out of reach. You scroll instead of deciding. You think instead of starting. And later, you realize doing nothing is more exhausting because each time you don't act, the weight doesn't disappear. It compounds quietly. Until one day, you try to change something simple and realize it feels unusually heavy. A task, a conversation, an important decision, not impossible, just disproportionately difficult. That's when you notice it. You didn't ruin your life. You just kept not living it, until it learned to move without you.